Well, looking forward to the rest of the year, then, what would you say, in your expert opinion, is some of the key trends that hoteliers and, well, all of us should be looking out for post-COVID?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure about expert opinion, but certainly some of the things that I've kind of picked out would be, I think we have to now constantly sort of be prepared for shifts in behaviour, changing attitudes, changing practices. You know, we're all now, for example, trying to work out what is a responsible way to travel. We're all still constantly being reminded of social distancing messaging as well. So I think that will certainly be a continuing theme. For hotels themselves, I think what we might see is a shift in terms of the way that they run their software applications, for example. So we could see a shift away in the longer term from sort of on-premise, typical client-server type software, and move it into the cloud, and it will be a hosted solution for the hotel. So, for example, dormakaba as a provider will host their hotel access control application on behalf of the hotel. And I think, you know, that number one, that kind of supports this sort of digitalization process that a lot of businesses are going through right now. It means that those applications are kept up to date. It means that the hotel doesn't have to invest in expensive IT infrastructure to support those systems. And I think if you look at the commercial model as an investment, because it can be treated as an operational expense, then it aligns really well with the OPEX models that the hotels themselves actually use. So I can see that might be a technology trend. I think we'll see much more in the way of sort of radar or touch-free switches or devices throughout hotel buildings, so that will enable the revolving doors, swing doors, sliding doors to operate automatically. And I think you'll see much more integration with access control systems as well. So again, dormakaba are fortunate enough that we, under the EAD, or Electronic Access and Data hat that I wear, we provide access control solutions to commercial operations, but also they can be implemented in a hotel environment and actually fully integrate with the hotel systems themselves. I think in terms of a general trend, we might, I'm not saying we will, but we might see hotel design changes. So when you're looking at new builds, there may be more of a move to more bedrooms, slightly smaller public or common areas, such as the bars and restaurants, because it may well be that guests want to spend more time in their rooms. And therefore, again, that's where mobile access and the app comes into play, because then that becomes their contact point between themselves and the hotel services. So that could be a potential change. And another one really that could come to fruition would be sort of mobile front desk operations. They may remove the front desk or the fixed front desk completely and carry, you know, like a tablet connected to the Wi-Fi in the hotel, and actually conduct front desk operations, but from anywhere in the hotel. That could also be a possibility. But I think ultimately, again, it's about confidence. I think, you know, transitioning to these solutions, I think will, you know, it'll better prepare these organisations. They'll be able to operate more efficiently, more safely within guidelines, which are constantly changing, as we know. And I think, you know, it'll instill more guest confidence, and it'll encourage a return to a more new normal. I think that's pretty much how we see it. Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thanks, John. That sounds fantastic.
Okay, more than welcome. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.